Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video, we'll be talking about surcharging and increasing surcharging and when to do that. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. So without further ado, surcharging and how to do it. So point number one, I'm going to raise the surcharge. Do I share with my location? Do I not share my location? How do I do it? What do I do? All right, well, as always, we're going to share all that point. I'm going to wait to the end of the video. So we're going to move right into point number two. Point number two, here's what's going on. When I look at our whole portfolio and I look at all the people who are processing underneath us, about the average is about $3. All right, so but I've been seeing a consistent increase somewhere in the middle of 2020. People started increasing the surcharge. So now I see a lot of $3.25s, a lot of $3.50s, even some $4. Some people are going to percentages too. So they're increasing the amount that they can take out, and they're also increasing with a percentage, something like $3 or 2%, whichever is greater. So I see a lot of those things taking place. And just recently, most of the gas stations and convenience stores in my area are $3. A lot of the bars, restaurants, nightclubs, they're all at $3.50, some even $4. So if you're thinking about raising surcharge, now might be a good time to do that. Point number three, do I let the location know that I'm going to raise the surcharge? It depends on what your location agreement says. In our location agreement, it says that, you know what, we can raise the surcharge at any time. We just got to give the location notice. So what we do is on their statements, when they get them at the end of the month, we just put, hey, and we're going to raise the surcharge in the next 30 to 60 days. And then it's there, it's in black and white. They can read it, they can say anything. Most of the time, almost all the time, nobody ever says anything until after months and months of this. Then sometimes we get a pushback. It's usually about 5%. So if you got 100 ATMs out, only 5 people are going to say, you know what, hey, I don't like the surcharge raise, or I'm having complaints from my customers, or hey, I want some of that extra increase. So, but for the most part, I've been in the business for over 20 years. I don't see a lot of pushback when you raise the surcharge. Point number four, when's a good time to raise the surcharge? I think today's a good time to raise the surcharge. Right now, as you know, we got supply issues. We have gas prices are going up. Health insurance is going up. Cost of machines is going up. Everything is going up. You know what? You can't absorb all those costs. How do you overcome some of those increases? You have to raise your surcharge. Gas used to be $2. Now over here in the great state of Illinois, we're up about $3.25. It's a lot of money. That's $1.25 a gallon. We got to run around. And the price of equipment is just going up. So the only way to overcome those increases so we can try to still maintain a good level of service and have enough money in the coffers is we have to raise surcharge. So that extra quarter over 25, if you just raise it 25 cents and if you do 100 transactions, the extra $25, you know what? That goes a long way to help you overcome some of your costs. And point number five, this is a good thing. Now, so what happens is your location owner says, hey, I see you raised the price. I want to get some more of that increase. So you said, no problem. Here's what we got to do. We got to fill out a new location agreement because now you're changing the deal. All what you initially says in your location agreement is you have the opportunity to raise the surcharge. Now they want to change. They want to have some more of that surcharge. So let's say you gave them 50 cents and now they want a little piece of that increase. How much? You figure out maybe it's a percentage of the increase, and let's say you give an extra nickel. So now they're at 55 cents. All right, so now you're at 55 cents. You need a new location agreement, which means a new 5-year agreement, and see how that works. If they don't want to sign a new agreement, not a problem. You just maintain the same level of service and the same surcharge as you were before, and they don't get any of the increase. But if they want some of the increase, now they got to sign a new agreement. And point number one, do I share any of the increase with the location? Majority of the time, we do not. But we go back to point number five. If they do decide that they want to share some of the increase, then we give them a new location agreement. That way, as we always said, X and Y. If they want X, we want Y. They want part of the increase. The reason we're increasing is so we can maintain the same level of service and keep the same amount of money in the ATM because our prices went up. And to do that, we have to raise the surcharge. Now, they said, well, geez, I want some of that increase. This is not free money. This is just to cover our costs. But let's say they want to share in some of that. Not a problem. What we do is we ask them for a new location agreement. So if you're interested in starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to my free training entitled How to Set Up Your ATM Business Before You Buy Your Very First ATM, where I share with you things you need to know before you buy your first ATM so you can set up the right way and avoid costly mistakes along the way, where you'll discover how the ATM business works and possible income you could make explained in detail, how to set up an ATM business and what category you need to register it under, how to open up a business bank account for your ATM business. Plus, I will share with you how to talk to banks professionally so you feel confident and prepared when dealing with them. Others charge for this training, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely free for a limited time offer. So click the link below and register today. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises in the ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time.